Hi, I very quickly wanted to talk about unreciprocated love and unreciprocated actions. So, many times we like people and we do everything we can to bend over backwards for them, but they don't seem to appreciate it, or they get annoyed with you. Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but they don't like you. I know it hurts, I know it stings, but when someone likes you and they care for you and they love you, they appreciate everything you do for them. And yes, there are people that will argue that, no, I'm just like that, it's just the way I am. No, because when you love somebody, there's something in your heart that just blows up whenever somebody does something for you. And you're grateful. But if you don't like them, everything annoys you. Everything. And don't get me wrong, there are days where people have an off day and they might get annoyed, but it's just a day. But if you're constantly doing beautiful things for somebody and they ask you, why do you keep doing this? I would have a conversation with them and try to understand where they're coming from. Because you are an amazing, beautiful, wonderful person. And the things that you do should be appreciated. And you should be with someone who is going to appreciate them. I'm not saying to break up with anybody. I'm not saying to end your relationship. I'm just saying talk to the person you're with to understand what is going on their side. Because there's always a root to the problem. Maybe they feel that you're doing it and you expect something and something that they're not willing to give you. Have that conversation and let them know, no, I'm just doing this from a loving place because you're my friend and I love you. Something of that nature, but always have a discussion. Because the last thing you want to do is get hurt because you're doing so much for someone and they didn't appreciate it, and then the person that walks into your life that you were meant to be with, you're so jaded and bitter and you're so hurt from not being appreciated that you no longer do that. Mind you, this person that walked into your life would have appreciated everything you have in your heart, and now you refuse to give it to them because now you're hurt and you're bitter and you're jaded because you gave your love and your affection and your attention to someone who didn't appreciate it, or rather might not have even deserved it. So I'm saying this for your protection as well. Make sure you're loving people who are loving you back. And if you see that someone's not loving you back, love them anyway with no expectation, and then just stay away from that person. And stay around the people that bring you joy, that encourage and uplift you, and that reciprocate whatever energy you're putting forth into the world.